What's up guys, Sal here. So the Galaxy S22 is sure to be one of the most exciting phones to launch in the coming months, and leaks and rumors have been coming in thick and fast for all three S22 devices in the line. Today we have tons of new information about the handset, starting with the design. If you're hoping for a new design with the S22 lineup, then you'll be disappointed because Samsung is apparently keeping the same design as the S21 lineup, which means the punch hole display up front and wraparound camera design at the back. Even the number of cameras will remain the same for all the S22 devices. But if you ask me, Samsung will tweak the design just enough to make the newer phone appealing and set itself apart from the S21 lineup. Moving on, if you've noticed, Samsung never really got sucked into the charging speed rat race that Chinese OEMs did. So while others demonstrated 100-watt charging, Samsung was fine with their 45-watt solution. In fact, with the S21 Ultra, Samsung just offered 25-watt charging speed, which is a downgrade compared to 45-watt on the S20 Ultra. But with the S22, Samsung is again bringing higher charging speeds to their flagships. This time, instead of just bringing it to the Ultra, the Plus variant will also get the 45-watt charging solution, which means only the vanilla S22 will be limited to 25-watt charging. It's worth mentioning that if you want to take advantage of these high charging speeds, then you need to buy these chargers separately, as Samsung for sure will not bundle them inside the box. Next, we know at this point that both the S22 and S22 Plus will have a new 50-megapixel sensor, but what we didn't know is what kind of camera sensor is this gonna be. Well, according to Exynos, the 50-megapixel sensor in question is Samsung's ISOCELL GN5. Samsung launched this sensor a week ago. Although it's new, it isn't exactly a top spec sensor. I mean, it has a sensor size of 1 by 1.5 inches, which is smaller than the 50-megapixel GN1 that Google is using for the Pixel 6 or the 50-megapixel GN2 that Xiaomi uses for the Mi 11 Ultra. But it does offer 8K video recording support and promises improved low-light performance. So this sensor on the S22 and Plus should perform better than the 12-megapixel sensor we have on the S21. We also have information about the Exynos 2200, and it seems Samsung is following Apple's approach here by offering a cut-down version of the CPU for the non-Ultra models. According to Exynos, the Exynos 2200 will have a powerful configuration featuring an ARM Cortex-X2 core clocked at 2.9 GHz, 3 cores clocked at 2.8 GHz, and 4 efficiency cores running at 2.2 GHz. The chipset will be paired with an AMD GPU clocked at 1250 MHz frequency. It's the first time ever that a mobile GPU has crossed a 1000 MHz frequency barrier. But he also mentions that these configurations are only for the S22 Ultra, which means the S22 and S22 Plus will have different, likely slower frequencies. Finally, we also have some information about the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra. According to Exynos again, it will have a 14.6-inch display with a 3K resolution. For such a large display, the tablet will need a large battery, and Samsung will equip a 11,500 mAh battery to power the tablet. Samsung will launch the Tab S8 Ultra alongside the S22 in January. Of course, do let me know what do you think about this down in the comments, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.